games at once. So, you guys ready for some PlayStation 1 Spider-Man? The pinnacle of Western civilization. So, let's get going. I'm gonna play on easy because I'm a faggot.
Technology is the light that will cut through the darkness. When humanity conforms to a single truth, a truth based in technological progress and scientific method, we will be unstoppable. I, Dr. Otto Octavius, vow as a scientist and businessman that my duties to humankind will be fulfilled. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, nice words, Octavius. If these executives knew you the way I do, I wonder if they'd be so quick to applaud.
Just keep shooting, Eddie. When J. Jonah Jameson sees these photos, my career is gonna be right back on track.
Checkpoint 1, where's your money?
Just backstage, college...
Who dares? Face me, coward! Face a worthy foe. Spider-Man?
Last time I checked, I was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? What's he doing?
Gotta get into my costume and take out this...
I love these models. They're amazing models.
crowd.
Can't get a shot. Jameson would pay any price to get this kind of dirt on Spider-Man.
That was Eddie Brock.
Who the? He looked familiar, but... whatever, stay focused, Brock. He's stealing Octavius's device. He sees me. My camera! No! Ah, it's over. It's all over. I blew it again. I can hear Jameson's voice already.
Brock, you loser! If I had given a real photographer that job, I would finally have the evidence to send Spider-Man away forever! You're through, Brock! When I am done with you, you won't be able to get a job taking wedding pictures in Siberia!
I tried to fight it. Can't fight him anymore!
Again, innocence falls prey to the evil of Spider-Man. Rest easy, Brock. Venom is here. And if it's the last thing we ever do, Jameson and the insect are gonna pay.
Phase 1 completed. Let us begin Phase 2.
Yeah! It's begin.
Welcome, true believers and newcomers alike. Spider-Man co-creator Stan Lee here. Once again, we find our hero Peter Parker, better known around the world as... Once again, we find our hero Peter Parker, better known around the world as the Amazing Spider-Man in a heap of trouble. But this is just the beginning, Spidey fans. So get ready for a true superhero action thriller, packed to the brim with thrills and chills, twists and turns, more supervillains than you can shake a web at, and of course, non-stop web-slinging, wall-crawling action.
Hey, Black Cat, what's going on?
I know there's been some trouble, but the bank's being robbed, and they've got hostages. Use your Spidey compass to get to the bank quickly.
Thanks, Cat.
Okay, so... What's up, Four Clubs? What's up, Eric? What's up, Moon Runes? Moon Runes, so... I am an essential worker, but the company's in a lot of financial trouble, apparently, so they want me... Or... I've been, like, incentivized to take my vacation days in April, like a week of vacation days in April, so... I have today off, and I had yesterday off.
Hey, Spider-Man. Come over here. When a building is close enough, you can swing to it. Press the jump button and then press and hold the R2 button while in the air to swing.
This X jump. Okay. Watch, I'm gonna fall down and die. Anyway, everybody loves those PS1 tits. Everybody wants Black Cat's PS1 tits. Black Cat's PS1 tits are even better than Blood Rain's PS2 tits, obviously. Okay, the camera is not like a Mario camera. I haven't played this in a while. I've played through this like a million times though.
What's going on here?
You can like fuck around with the audio because like it was skipping with Sam Lee. I don't know if that's skipping because I'm playing it on a PlayStation 2 or it's like you just fuck with the audio. Did I hear about Trump's immigration ban? I heard about the idea of him doing it, but I don't know if he actually did it yet. Look. Oh, is that like a most wanted for carnage? I like how you can just casually kill people in this. It's pretty sweet. So Spider-Man PS1 version is kind of like a cult classic game. I would say this is definitely a cult classic game. But it's kind of interesting because further Spider-Man games would push a very open world angle, and this is more linear. But it is a PS1 game.
If Halloween boy shows up, he's one dead bug.
New York City Police Department. Cease and desist at once. Lay down your arms and prepare.
These guys are serious.
I don't know, Four Clubs. Whenever I play this game, I keep like punching and kicking people off rooftops and they fall to their deaths.
Yeah, just my luck. I'll probably get blamed for that too. Is that the bank ahead?
Yes, but be careful, Spider. I saw the chopper dropping off armed robbers on top of the bank.
Thanks for the heads up, Cat. If I jump forward and then swing, I'll be able to reach the next building.
Oh baby, that was some good advice. I never would have thought of that. Let's see what this one says.
These will help restore my health.
Oh shit. Oh shit. You know what's really interesting is like Stan Lee narrates the PlayStation 1 Spider-Man games. But like Bruce Campbell narrates the movie Spider-Man games on the PS2 era. So that is literally God tier. I don't know. Sometimes I play like the training missions on like the movie game over and over again just to get all of. I used to when I was a kid just to get everything that Bruce Lee would say because it was pretty cool. I think I have that for GameCube, and then I have the second one. I don't know if they made a game for the third movie, but I have the second one on PS2, which I haven't played as much. I played the first one more. See, watch, I just keep kicking people off like the rooftop. I'm just brutally murdering them.
Still alright.
Is it fake news on Kimmy? Okay. I don't know what's going on with Kimmy and the Kimmy dynasty. I don't know. If we're gonna have let's have a Juche dominatrix. That sounds nice. Can I like crawl up here? No, I can't.
Sorry about that.
Oh. It like inverts kind of a little bit here, so it's a little hard to figure out where to crawl for a second. I like how it gives you like that little light bulb thing at the bottom here. Kim Dynasty. It's a Kim Dynasty, yeah.
Won't get hurt.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, how do I like click quick line up again? What the fuck? I thought I just jumped to the ceiling before. Okay, it's R1. I'm fucking retarded. I thought it was like L1. Yeah. So this is the age I grew up with Spider-Man, and then like, what was the Spider-Man series after the Sam Raimi series? That was not the. That one was like shit. And then I watched Spider-Man Homecoming and I thought it sucked.
Looks like that room there controls the security doors. The door is locked from the inside. There's gotta be
And I never saw the second one, like Away from Home or something.
Looks like these switches can open the security doors.
Oh man, it is really weird to like walk on the ceiling in this because it like inverts. Is really weird. Okay, well they didn't attack me. Is there 3? Is there another one I didn't? Okay. There we go. Alex, are you talking about Corona-chan or are you talking about Korean War post-shenanigans? Boo. Spiderman.
Zip straight to the ceiling by pressing R1.
There's like a way that you can like zip forward. I'm trying to like on the PC version, and I don't know if it's on this version. There's like comic book and collectibles that you can get, which is like interesting, and then there's all kinds of alternative suits. I played that version and this version before, so my voice is not the best voice right now. My voice is all screwed up because mild allergies. They're not so bad that I feel sick in the middle of the day.
Show me the way to the next floor. Gotta get there quick.
You know, it really kind of was a golden age for Spider-Man because I find the animated Spider-Man show And people like the X-Men show a lot, but I never watched the X-Men show because, I mean, the X-Men are gay. They're literally gay. Like, that's the point of them existing. Like, they're just a rainbow coalition to try and indoctrinate children. But Spider-Man, you know, he's just a slacker. He's just a loser. He's just your average neighborhood Spider-Man. He ain't nothing special in real life, but under the mask, he's the Spider-Man. And that's, like, Spider-Man's a lot more interesting than, say, Batman, because Spider-Man has, like, a persona that is not like a normal person that has normal person troubles. Because, like, the thing with this series is that all the Peter Parker drama is the center of it, and then Spider-Man's just kind of like this secondary thing, and that's what gives Spider-Man success, my personal opinion. Oh, Corona-chan's gonna be a long little burn for a long time. How am I way too doomer on Corona? What do you mean I'm way too doomer? I said 5 to 10 million if there's... So if 50 million people get infected and the death rate is 10%, then that's 5 million. If 100 million people get infected and a death rate of 10%, right? That's going to be 10 million. That's not doomer. So I think that there's like, the way that they're opening it up, it might just be super botched, and it could lead to another spike. I'm sure the amount of people that are infected now are going to be, say, like, what I think it's over like 40,000 dead right now. So that's more than the entire Korean War. But I'm sure that if this goes on and there's like another spike, we're going to break 100,000 dead just in this first attack of Corona-chan. And even the CDC is saying that there's probably going to be a second seasonal outbreak starting in October or Q4 2020. So, hey, I'm gonna kick you, son. Oh, yeah, I'm not very good at that camera. How is it not? It's 10% in Europe. Okay, so you think if there's too many false positives, wouldn't it be much more dangerous? Like, if there's too many false positives, wouldn't the death rate be above 10%? I don't understand what you're... Like, the death rate is at least, say, above 2%. Like, let's just put it like that. The death rate, like, the initial, it looked like it's going to be 2%, but it certainly looks like it's above.
They're messing with us. Start the timer on the bomb and take out all the hostages. Big safe.
This is such funny. That's like how he like doesn't do a 9/11 here.
The robbers have been taken care of, but what can I do about the bomb? Think, Spidey, think! Pressing punch will also allow me to pick up objects. I need to put the bomb in a safe.
Okay. When I was like a little kid, like it took me actually a while. I mean, obviously I'm retarded when I play video games, but it actually took me a while to figure out you're supposed to put it into the safe. This is such like a fucking meme too. Like the safe is going to, throwing it in the safe is going to protect the building from blowing up.
Not this time, guys.
Talib attacked the Stanford study. I think like the first game was radically pre 9/11 because they had to like, or the second game they had to like edit it and stuff. Because apparently there was a boss battle on top of the Twin Towers in the second game, which I haven't played yet, but maybe we'll play it soon.
Jonah, I have shot to the bank robbery.
Parker, shut up and dial 911. Scorpion's here. You have to.
Uh-oh, Spidey. Scorpions had it out for old J. Jonah Jameson from day one, blaming Jameson for being stuck in his scorpion suit. Spidey had better get there quickly, or JJJ may end up in the obituaries of his own paper.
Maybe I'm like a meanie head.
It's been far away. If I go forward and then swing, bet I can reach it.
But I tried to read like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh fuck! I was in elementary school at 9/11. I was in like second grade.
Jonah, I have shot.
I just fucking skipped that. Oh my.
Scorpions had it out for old J. Jonah Jameson from day one, blaming Jameson for being stuck in his scorpion suit. Spidey had better get there quickly, or JJJ may end up in the obituaries of his own paper.
The old bit, because like, I used to like do that all the time in this, where I'd fuck up like, because you like, you have to like go building the building in this legitimately. I used to fuck that up when I was on the computer version, so it'd just be like, the obituaries of his old, the obituary, like, how many times I fucked up at that part. Hey Arctic Warfare, what's up? Did you get some sleep? You have a nice sleep? And thanks for the compliment, by the way.
Hey, keep your eyes open. The sooner we take out Spider-Man, the sooner the boss pays us.
Hey, what's up? Hey. Hey. Oh no. Why does this one have way more health than the other one? That's weird.
Get away!
But they had bombs, I don't remember. Oh no, fuck, oh shit! I'm a professional, guys.
Parker, shut up and dial 911. Scorpion's here. You have to.
Uh-oh, Spidey.
I don't know why, like the webs don't work very well on this level, and it's always been like, no, fuck. How do I can't go up a building in this one, can I? Shit. Turok has some really good falling to your death animations in the earlier ones. I think like I was like holding down X and R2 at the same time here. But yeah, I would say generally some really good death animation. Falling to your death animation. Oh fuck! I can't. Maybe that's only on like the PS2 ones.
Time is running out.
You know, I wonder if the PS2, like Spider-Man, the game, came out at the same time that Spider-Man 2 came out, the sequel to this.
Your eyes open. The sooner we take out Spider-Man, the sooner the boss pays us.
It's like really clutch. I'm gonna. Can I? No, I can't kick him off the building. There's like a ledge here, so. Guys, I gotta tell you something. I'm gonna get fucked up by the scorpion.
Listen, Gargan, it's a new millennium. Lots of high tech. There may be some way we can get you out of that suit. You put me in this suit. Now I'm going to make you pay. Get over it, Gargan.
How does he like piss and shit when he's in the suit?
So now I'll end yours.
Is his crotch just caked in shit and piss? Oh yeah, Spiderman time.
Leave him alone, Chuckles. But how?
Like, moon runes, like 40 to 50% of people are wearing masks here. Hey, look at my boss man, you figured? Stop it, figured. Your fucking generic monkey tail. Stop it with your fucking bullshit, you fucking scorpion figgot. I'm gonna get killed by the scorpion, guys. Like, this is so hard. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked, guys. I'm so fucked. I'm so T-boned. I'm fucked. Get over here, figure. I'm so screwed.
I don't know what you're trying to pull by saving my life, but it won't work.
Oh, you're just too clever for me, JJ.
There he is, officers! The man behind the Science Expo heist! Shoot him now! Shoot him!
JJ, you are out of the wheel. I mean it this time.
Hold it, Spider-Man. I don't want to believe that you pulled off the heist today, but I've got to make sure.
Daredevil, I haven't got time to explain.
Just tell me your side of it. I'll know if you're lying.
How am I supposed to know you're the real Daredevil?
What?
Listen, it's true. A Spider-Man made off with Octavius' new invention, but not the Spider-Man, not me. Somebody's framed me. Why? I don't know yet. And if New York's finest catch me, it may be too late.
Well, then you'd better get going. NYPD is coming fast.
That's it? You believe me?
I don't have to believe you. I know you aren't lying.
But how?
Let's just say you've got your superpowers, and I've got mine. I'll spread the word about your innocence. Not that it'll help with the cops. Good luck.
Since when have I had any? Uh-oh.
People aren't wearing masks in the United States because, I don't like the United States is like a herd of cats, dude. Like, people actively think that it's their right to infect and kill, like, old people. I'm not kidding. Like, they really unironically think that old people don't deserve to eat, and if they don't wear masks and they infect old people, that's the old people's problem. And that there's no, like, sense of, and there's no real sense of, unity in this. It's just every man for themselves. That's kind of why the United States kind of doesn't have a future, if you will. Because, like, this whole thing is just, like, total disunity right now. I like how in this universe where there's all like mutants and stuff that the police just have Black Hawk Apaches. Like they have a fucking Apache attack helicopters. And they're literally like destroying buildings. I know, guys, this is so hard right here. Like, fuck. Like, I wonder which ones are gonna get hit. Like, holy shit, which ones are gonna get hit, guys? Oh, I can't, like, jump up.
These guys are relentless.
Might have gotten fucked here. Oh no, I got fucked. Yeah, I'm not going to say like this hasn't been engineered, Kami Catcher. It's just like there's not a lot of social unity here, and as opposed to a place like South Korea.
It was an imposter!
Don't. I can yell at you from a distance. It was an imposter, policeman. Please believe me.
These guys are relentless.
Checkpoint.
Lost in base.
You know, it's kind of interesting.
Negative on shot. Taking the shot.
I like how they're just at. Well, I guess Spider-Man's running away, so they could just kill him. I guess if he's running away like that. I like how I have to get like fucking Apaches after Spider-Man.
Almost there.
Did I get fucked? Yeah, I got fucked. No, Bloomberg's not mayor anymore. He went over his term to Blasio's mayor. Yeah.
Got him in my sights.
Well, I don't know. That's why I use the meme. I tried to do the force meme of boomers rise up. Because, like, the boomers are the ones that won't wear masks. Like, the silent gen old people generally are wearing masks. Because, like, the alternative name for the baby boomers is the silent generation. Or not the silent generation. The me generation. And, like, boomers are not really capable of like working together. Like the Xers and the Millennials and the Zoomers like will wear masks, but generally the Boomers don't wear masks, and the Boomers are the ones that protest everything. It's just Boomers are also like really interesting as a cultural phenomenon because like most of this of the Greatest Generation or the GI generation or whatever is dead. But the GI generation, when they were the age of the Silent Generation, the Silent Generation and the GI generation acted similar. And like the way that older millennials are acting now is similar to the way that Xers acted at their age. But Boomers always act like Boomers. There's like a real like bizarre behavior stuff with Boomers. Like where they'll like it's just weird. And Boomers will be like really more aggressive, if that makes any sense, than like than people my age and Zoomers and stuff. They'll be like more aggressive and they'll get killed easier. They'll act more aggressive than people that are half their age. It's just a very interesting cultural thing.
Whoa! Nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, I think it's reality. I've just observed it. I think everyone observed it. That's why the Boomer has become a derogatory word. Oh well, do I like hold down? Like, how do I zip line? Why is it in my not? I thought I'm pretty sure I can zip line in this.
Taking the shot. How tall is this thing? Positive on hit base.
Okay. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Well guys, I'm like fucking retarded, it's official. Let's see, like maybe I need to press R2? I keep getting shot though when I try to like... Ugh. This is bullshit. What was odd? How I fell through? Or... the Boomers' generational or Arrested Development.
Looks like the crate's be on the way out.
And it's weird because Silent Gen people like will say the same thing about baby boomers that millennials will say. And it's like, and like it's not just a meme, like Silent Gen people complain about millennials or like, or not millennials, they complain about boomers. I don't know. This is like the most annoying level in the game, really. Oh yeah, I don't know. I ziplined off the crate and fell. I mean, it took a minute to recover from it. It's not that bad, so I'm not, like, really mad at it.
These guys are relentless.
I want to beat Medal of Honor Underground, or not Underground, what is that, Vanguard, just so that I can beat it.
Hey, you gonna pay for that tower? Uh-oh, spider sense tingling. One more.
No, they're not, they're cops.
Well, it's not the most romantic proposition I've ever had.
Black Cat. Oh, I'm so glad it's you.
Good to see you too, big boy, but you got a problem. Venom's got control of the Jumbotron in Times Square. He's been ranting for hours with a message for you.
Venom's ugly face on that big screen? Now that's scary.
That's not all. Rhino's on a rampage over at Omnitech as well.
What is this, the bad guy Olympics? Look, Times Square is on the way to Omnitech. Let's find out what Venom's up to, and then we'll tackle Rhino.
The Venom Marathon continues on the biggest TV in New York. We're shouting out to the whole big rotten apple here, people.
Sad thing is, he'll probably get his own talk show for this.
So we've got this beautiful redhead. You know her. She's one of those famous bimbos. We have decided that this boy...
Holy shit, he said bimbos in like an E-rated game.
24 hours! Oh, by the way, her name is Mary Jane Parker.
No. Mary Jane?
So, just in case someone, I don't know who it could be, if any of you type-wearing freaks out there want to save little Miss Fashion Model, then bring it on! Meanwhile, New Yorkers, the Venom Marathon will continue!
Listen, I realize what this means. Forget about helping me with Omnitech. I can handle Rhino.
Rhino by yourself? Thanks, Cat, but no thanks. Look, being Spider-Man has given me a lot and taken a lot away, but one thing never changes. My responsibility to use my powers for others before myself, no matter what the cost. There are innocent people at Omnitech, and they need our help right now. I won't let them down. Then I'll stop Venom. And this time, it's for the last time.
But yeah, Commie Catcher, absolutely. Like, literally, they're like, this isn't a threat to me because I'm old, and it's like, you're in your 60s. Like, dude, you're 66. What are you talking about? You're pretty old. Like, I can feel age differences between me and like 20-year-olds. And why do you think you're not old, dude?
We're too late. That makes 2 major technology heists in 2 days.
That leaves one question. Where's Rhino?
Cat!
Well, if it ain't Bug Boy!
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, Spidey fans, Black Cat is out. Rhino's looking to take Spidey down as well.
I think like most Spider-Man fans like the Black Cat more than they like Mary Jane. And they would prefer a romantic relationship between the Black Cat and Spider-Man as opposed to Mary Jane and Spider-Man. I know. These boss battles are so difficult. I mean, I'm playing on easy mode. At least I'm not playing on kids mode. And that's because I'm playing on easy mode because, if I remember correctly, there's parts after this level when you go into the sewer and you fight Venom. They can get, like, crushingly difficult. Like, there's a big difficulty spike there. Rip.
Oh, the boys in blue again. Better hide. Best seat in the house. Octavius, what's he doing here?
Please, stand back, officers. Allow me.
Doc Ock helping the police? Maybe he is reformed. Ock's taking care of Rhino. I need to find out what happened to Black Cat. This is a job for Peter Parker, not Spider-Man. Hey, wait! Cat! Cat, it's Peter!
Peter, gotta help me. You're not really paramedic.
Perfect. Perfect.
Like, I don't hate Mary Jane, but, like, Gwen Stacy is much more interesting than Mary Jane, and then Black Cat is way more interesting than Gwen Stacy. Yeah, I think everybody prefers the Black Cat to Mary Jane. I also prefer Black Cat to Catwoman from Batman, to be honest.
Well, that's my story, Johnny.
Looks like you're in a lot of trouble. You'll find Venom.
But how? Venom is invisible to my spider sense.
Knowing your luck, Venom will find you. Have faith, Spidey.
Where could she be? Gotta find her. Got no choice.
Where, what a wuss. Hey, wanna race? Parker.
Okay, now you have to race Venom, and sometimes I fuck up here, like the part where you have to get to where Scorpion goes.
Hurry up, Parker.
Move it, Spidey, move it!
Okay, there might be parts here where I fuck up because I go to the wrong building, like right here. Or I don't make a jump.
Gotta keep up.
I don't know if if anybody ever had a Dreamcast, it's kind of interesting because a lot of these more classic, classic PS2 games got released on Dreamcast, and a lot of times maybe better is not the right word.
Quit slacking, boy.
But they're definitely like the superior versions of a lot of PS1 games, like Resident Evil 3 or Spider-Man, or like the Tony Hawk games will be on Dreamcast, like their Dreamcast ports to them.
Get out of my way, nerd. Watch that first step, Parker. It's a doozy.
Oh, toe, ow! Ow, my head!
Yeah, look out, lady.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, sorry, lady. Didn't see a thing.
So now Spider-Man has a surrogate black son, and now he has an Asian love interest. Like, why is it oh fuck. Rip. I think Venom, when he's a superhero, he's in San Francisco, though. When they make him when he's on his own instead of being a villain for Spider-Man, when he's an anti-hero or even to a superhero role, then he's usually in San Francisco. I think that's like the one real exception. I think almost every character is based in New York, but because, to be honest, I actually like that better, like Spider-Man being in New York than like Gotham City or, Metropolis. What is like Flash's city? I never was in, I know a little bit about Superman. Everybody knows about Batman. I think Doctor Strange, and I don't know if he's a full superhero, and Thor probably travel around the world. Hey, Tectonic Warrior.
Hurry up, Parker!
Move it, Spidey, move it!
I'm not like alone in saying like 80s and 90s Spider-Man comics are actually legitimately probably my favorite mainstream superhero. The Stan Lee stuff is kind of, it hasn't aged very well and it's boring. I tried to read it when I was in high school because I think I have like the essential first 6 volumes or whatever when they reprinted it all in black and white, and I don't remember it being. It's not particularly compelling.
Gotta keep up.
What makes this so difficult, too, is when you do pull that up, you're not moving like you would in a first-person game, because it's PS1, so like controls aren't really standardized. So it switches over to the left control stick. I know why it does that, because some people would still be playing these games without buying a DualShock 2. So that they attempted to make all these games compatible with the original PlayStation controller. Oh, Central City.
Watch that first step, Parker. It's a doozy.
Oh, toe, ow! Ow, my head!
The irony is like, now there's probably more people that are reading manga because of how paused up comic books got. But comic books are actually like really good, and a lot of graphic novels are really good. And like there's actually, I mean, obviously like a lot of it is superheroes and then like tangential like occult detectives that are like quasi superheroes, obviously, or like vigilante anti-heroes. Oh, I fucking, at this building I keep losing them.
That's my story, Johnny.
Looks like you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I remember reading the Stan Lee Spider-Man stuff. I remember taking it a lot longer than if I was reading like manga or more modern stuff. But I really like a lot of like Maximum Carnage and like Kraven's Last Stand, and like 80s and 90s Spider-Man is pretty freaking good. And like then they made this animated series and this video game and the Sam Raimi books, and those were more of like based around that like era of Spider-Man. But yeah, after like the Sam Raimi movies came out, I just like lost interest. It's not that I have any like.
Quit slacking.
It's not like I'm anti-Spider-Man. It's just like with all these superheroes, it varies widely in quality. And to be honest, the only like Marvel superheroes I like are Spider-Man and Daredevil. Like the Fantastic Four is like watching paint dry. And I never really liked the Avengers stuff. I just find all those characters boring.
Ow, head.
Yeah, look out.
Yeah, I think even if like there might be a bunch of weird cat ladies in training that are like the main readers of manga in America, I really do think that how far paused comic books have gotten, even if like people that would be paused would be reading it, has led to comics declining in America. Because you have to realize like American comics are like a really big deal, and now I think they've been eclipsed completely by manga. Because if you go to like Barnes & Noble, and Barnes & Noble is a really good place to buy manga and comic books, you'll see that the section for like comic books is about a third or a fourth the size of the section for manga.
If you want to fight, follow me. Where'd Spider-Wuss go? Spider-Wuss! Come out and play!
Tag! Come back here, Venom! Where are you?
It's really interesting. He has like lizard people rejects. Venom can like fuck you up here. Like when you fight Venom in this one, he can fuck you up really hard.
Itsy bitsy spider. Brains, yummy.
Get a breath!
This is a really good animation right here. I really like that in this. He like taunts and he laughs, and that's when you hit him though.
Come to Papa.
See, he can fuck you up really hard. But I'm playing on easy, so hopefully this will be a quick like speed run. Argent, it's more important to watch me play PlayStation 1 games than to do your exam. Man, you really have your priorities straight, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, Venom, like, I think the reason why I like 80s and 90s Spider-Man is because Venom and Carnage are definitely outstanding characters and much more interesting than any of the villains
Parker.
Stan Lee wrote.
Where's my wife?
I mean, I guess, like, there's one villain that's kind of, like, interesting that Stan Lee wrote, and I don't know if it's because of him that it's interesting. And that's, like, Doc Ock. I guess, like, not Hydro Man, the Shocker could be pretty, like, interesting, too. Oh, you have 3 days. Sweet. So are you, like, working on your exam at work, then? I have the first volume of Sandman, I just haven't read it yet. I know that it's like really good dark fantasy and I would like it. But, I mean, and I shouldn't complain, because I'm like a huge like Clive Barker fan. And obviously the guy's gay. So, like, I don't see how that would be a problem. But I know that Neil Gaiman's like, he's an actual cuck, like he's in an open marriage. And I don't think like he's allowed to be open or something like retarded like that. Tectonic Warrior, you can play Spider-Man on the PS1 anytime you want. Unless you got rid of your PS1, or PS2, or PS3, and or Spider-Man disc. But I bet like this game's like super cheap. There's like Lizard Man rejects in here that are leftovers from the Lizard, which is interesting.
Experiments. Looks like the only way across the cavern is swinging to those pipes.
I like how in this game, there's like a bottomless pit underneath New York. So there's all these like buildings and skyscrapers that apparently like, I think this is actually in like Spider-Man, this meme comes up that like underneath New York there's like bottomless caverns and like there's a hollow earth underneath New York, which is fucking hilarious.
Trap. I'm sorry, guys. Am I late for the party?
Venom is absolutely body horror. Maybe like Carnage is more body horror because it's literally he's a giant mess of pulsating blood mixed in with a symbiote. And like Venom or Carnage transforms his body into like
Open this door.
kinetic and like piercing objects. Here, I'm gonna pause for a second and I'm gonna get like a glass of water. Yes, this hollow earth is full of lizard people. Like, this game is technically right. And one of the international centers for the lizard people is New York City. Here, I'll be back in a second. I just need to grab a glass of water because I have like mild allergies, and you can tell this in a lot of my videos here that I've been making and these streams is I'm getting stuffed up and it makes it hard for me to talk, and when I'm stuffed up it makes me hard to pronounce a lot of words. It's mainly a morning thing, though. DC is definitely more swallowable than Marvel. The thing with Marvel is like, because Stan Lee started a lot of these characters and they've been going on, that like they go over, so like all these characters are similar and they're created similar, but because all the DC characters for the most part are created by different people, then they have different ways that they become heroes, which makes it, and they're more unique. Because a lot of the Marvel stuff is just like over the top of each other. Yeah, read early Hellblazer. So, Comic Catcher, are you still into comics, or are you into some comics right now? But, yeah, it's kind of weird, because I think, like, as far as my group of friends goes, I'm pretty into comics more. Like, obviously, I don't think Argent's read any comics, for example. Or at least my group of...
Using my L1 targeting mode.
How do I, like... Here's the problem with this, like... What button do I press? Because I'm pressing here X, square, triangle, and that just shoots. Circle, R1, R2, or L2. I don't know. Is like my copy just like defunct? No, like X-Men is like really lazy and I don't like it. I don't find. I guess like some of the characters are compelling, but it's like overall, I'm not like. As far as Marvel stuff goes, I just like. Look, I fell down again. I just like Spider-Man and Daredevil. Hey, Tectonic Warrior, I actually went out the other day and I picked up the Blu-ray of Superman Red Son. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, there are mild times when I watch. It's really rare for me to buy issue to issue because it's so expensive. It's just way cheaper to buy trades. I have a small collection of trades. I actually have all the Preacher stuff. I tend to prefer like when it's dark fantasy stuff, obviously, because I'm a horror fan. So, because it's like. In the US, it's pretty much dark fantasy is like the secondary genre, and then the first genre is superheroes. And there isn't, and as time has gone on, there's some like indie stuff that'll be of any genre you can imagine. See, like there's no. It's like red. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Can I like climb on the wall? Like it's all red. What am I? I don't like. It's really random to me, like what became like ruined by political stuff. I know is Captain America is completely ruined now. Oh man, I'm like struggling here. I will say I think The Dark Knight Returns is like an absolute masterpiece. I really, really like that one. Frank Miller has problems, but he was our guy, if that makes sense, in his heyday. He kind of does like. Because a big problem, and I'm talking about this in a video that's coming out on I think it's Saturday when that video should be coming out, is, and I talked about this yesterday, is like a lot of like femme fatale stuff. It was with Frank Miller. What is this? Oh, look at that. Different suit. Is there like a compass? Where's my compass? I don't know where to go here. Okay, let's see if it actually works. See, like, is the targeting mode just telling, because I'm pressing every button. And I'm like clicking down, and I don't even know if PlayStation 3 has like the click down on the analog sticks. Or PlayStation 1. Like this is like really, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Yeah, Frank Miller definitely is our guy. Like, if you read, and like the animated adoption of, because I will say the DC animated stuff is actually really awesome.
The next pipe's using my L1 targeting mode.
It's kind of interesting because DC's like basically doing what would be OVAs off of a lot of their more famous stuff. Like they've adopted Red Sun. It's usually Elseworld stuff like Red Sun or Dark Knight Rises, because they did a Killing Joke one, but they added like Batgirl and Batman fucking. But like if you fast forward through them fucking part, which is tacked on for like time, so it's like a full length movie or almost a full length movie. If you fast forward that part, it's like a 9 out of 10 like really close adaptation after that of.
Pipe's using my L1 targeting mode.
Fuck. Hardcore Boomers Edge time. Base Superman killing Stalin. Does Superman kill Stalin and basically become Stalin then? I don't know. I mean, if you're writing superhero stuff and you're anti-crime, doesn't that, like, isn't the basis, a lot of the basis of like modern right-wing stuff is like, people should be punished, like, because there are legitimately like people that are like really bad, like really toxic left-wing stuff is like, society creates crime. And like being legitimately anti-crime definitely like helps. Oh my! This is like hard. Like I don't know what. Like I'm just fumbling around. I thought people in the industry complain of Frank Miller. You know the irony is like Alan Moore is like, well, I'm sure everybody agrees. Alan Moore's a really good writer in the way that Michael Moorcock is a really good writer. And Michael Moorcock, like, it's really funny now because Michael Moorcock's books aren't on Audible, and it's like a whole generation has lost him. But Alan Moore's the same way in that, like, he's a really good person with characterization. He just shoves, like, left-wing cringe into it sometimes. But he is fucked and definitely has a rape, like, fetish. And he made, like, what? I, like, ran into an invisible wall there. That's pretty fucking cool. I wonder if, like, you're, like, selecting where... Man, this is like really ass right now. Because I have to get across the scab, and I'm not going to be able to get that suit because, like, this is really problematic right now. So I got over it though. We did it, Reddit. For some reason, I remember being able to zipline, and I can't get it to work. I don't know if like there's a glitch and I need to reset the game again or something. It's like, other than like that part, I don't remember having to use it that much, and it can be like really helpful, obviously, when you're climbing on top of the buildings, but it's not like highly essential. Yeah, I agree with you, Connie Catcher.
Wanna live?
I think like the way that Frank Miller writes is like exaggerated. That it's more right wing than people say. But like some of it, like definitely in Dark Knight Returns, there's semblance of him being our guy. But he's kind of, as I said before, in the way that he does like femme fatales and stuff. Some of that's like not our guy, and like I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a horrible, like even more anti-feminist than most people.
Stop.
Die, lizard faggot. I said a power word. I thought I'm supposed to. I forgot to say fig.
Already at full health.
You can like slip off here and it's annoying. And the reason why there's so much advertising for oh fuck, I slipped off. The reason there's so much advertising for the Tony Hawk games is because the same company that made those made this. I am into magical girl stuff. Actually, I really I like Sailor Moon, and I watched Madoka Magica, but I haven't watched further. Was it you that suggested Udna? And I have I found at a pawn shop for really cheap was like a Japanese bootleg dub, or not dub, but the Japanese bootleg sub of Card Captor. And I just never got around to watching it. I don't know. I'm like, this part's annoying as shit.
Already locked and loaded.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm like not talking that much right now. I'm just kind of focused on getting to off this train because this part can be annoying.
I don't need that one right now.
Am I like a bad person because I think Todd McFarlane is like not the best illustrator, and like his stuff looks like everybody has Down syndrome or fetal alcohol syndrome, and like I don't know. Okay, so I didn't get to follow this up, and if you're still here, Comic Catcher, hopefully I can actually have a conversation with you about this. But from my understanding, is like almost all the Marvel superheroes aren't that created. Here, I'll stop for a second.
Oh no!
Got to stop falling for us, Parker.
So anyway, from my understanding here, and I have to like catch up because I was kind of focused on staying on the subway, so I'm gonna beat these guys up and then look at the chat. So from my understanding, if you look into it, Stan Lee wasn't the primary creator of almost any of the superheroes. And for the case of Spider-Man, and especially of Doctor Strange, Steve Ditko was. Do they have, as Steve Ditko's independent company, or however he published it, if they put in Ditko's stuff into trade paperbacks? Because it's like really interesting. Wasn't he like early objectionist before like it got watered down? Okay, I'm copying and pasting the Magical Girl stuff so that it'll be in other tabs so I can look at it later. Spider-Man does a bunch of like Sonic kind of stuff if you don't hold a controller like that. I hope Spider-Man is anti-lizard. You guys just typed a lot when I was doing that. Oh, you watch? Oh, so you've been rewatching Evangelion, Tectonic Warrior? The recent movies, I am not as anti-recent movies as Arjun is. In this game, well, the voice acting is all that. So at the same time that this was being made, and I think that it would definitely be like a cult series, is the 1990s Spider-Man cartoon. So all the people that were the voice actors of the 1990s Spider-Man cartoon are the voice actors for this game. So that makes both, like, this is essentially a video game adaptation, even though if it doesn't take place in the continuity of the animated series, it's an adaptation of the animated series, and I think you can watch the animated series on Disney Plus. I really like the Spider-Man animated series from the 90s. I had like a lot of the VHS tapes and used to watch it. I think the season like Sins of the Father or Sins of the Father's Past is like one of the best animated series seasons I've ever had. And what makes that show so good is it's actually extremely heavy in continuity in a way that Western animated stuff very rarely is. And like when characters die in that, like they die. So like I think I think Mary Jane dies for like like. It's not like people will die and they'll just be dead in it. Yeah, I would do it, but the thing with so you're asking about Eternal Darkness. I want to play Eternal Darkness. I don't own it. I think that it's probably as much as a brand new like PS4 game right now. It probably isn't as much as like Hunting Ground is, I'm guessing, or like PS2 version of Silent Hill Shattered Memories. The problem with me like playing through, and I'm gonna play through Resident Evil games, is they're not that bad, especially the later ones. These guys are like a huge step up from the. I need to start using webbing and stop punching them. But a big problem with me streaming. Oh, see, they do have comics you can collect in this. Is a big problem with me streaming survival horror is that I tend to get lost in normal games. Like I got lost when we were playing Blood Rain a little. I was playing Blood Rain yesterday. There's kind of like a problem with the camera right here. PlayStation 1 stuff, but I got over it. So anyway, if I'm on my own, I'm playing through Silent Hill right now. And like a problem with me playing through Silent Hill is basically, if I played through that in a stream, I actually have to actively look at the walkthrough in that. So like a lot of those PS1 and PS2 era survival horror games, I am not a good enough person to play through those without a walkthrough or partially with a walkthrough, and that's just not going to fly. With me doing Let's Fail.
I'm already at full health.
Oh, I pressed the button twice here. Okay.
What do we have here?
Yeah, I think Eva 2.0 or the second Eva movie is actually pretty good. I think Argent hates them all with all his heart. There's no real reason for Eva 1.1 to exist. It's like, I mean, it's not bad, it's just like, there's no real reason for it to exist. I don't know how to say it in any other way. So I think this is the part where I get lost on.
Oh, great.
Yeah, 3 could have been better. I don't dislike 3. It's just like, it's just not the best, if that makes sense. Like, it's not god awful. Oscar was still a mistake, though, based in Red Pilled. Explain to me how Oscar's a mistake. Oh no, I'm like gonna get... I'm gonna get lost here. Like, this is why if I get lost in like Spider-Man on PS1, like, and Blood Rain, how am I gonna like do survival horror? Like, I'm gonna get fucked up. I haven't read. I have like the first few volumes of the anime. I don't have the whole thing.
I'm already at full health.
So I haven't read through the manga. Spider-Man should apologize to the lizard people community. Those lizard people aren't harassing anybody. Like Spider-Man just goes down into the fucking Hollow Earth, starts beating up all these lizard people, breaking into their homes. Like, Spider-Man's the bad guy here. Okay. Okay, more webbing. I think this is where I get lost at. So I remember getting lost in this before.
Already at full health. Feels like trouble's coming. I'm already at full health.
Did I... I think I technically like Spider-Man more than I like Batman. But Marvel's too paused. This is pretty quintessential PlayStation 1 music. Can I go down here? Oh. RIP! I think he did, yeah. Okay. I want to be able to zipline in this, but apparently, like, the game is like, no, thou shalt not zipline. I think I have to, like, press these all in a sequence. And it's like a race against time, so I don't get beaten up by the lizard people. Boo. You know, all these lizard people should just take their right of return back here to the fucking Hollow Earth. What? I jumped down and I thought that I would land on the thing, but I fell through the hole. Okay.
Feels like trouble's coming.
I didn't, like, I was at the very end of the PlayStation 1 era, and, like, most of the PlayStation 1 games I played when I was a kid, I borrowed or got from, like, other people. So I never, like, really bought any PlayStation 1 games new. Were there games, like, varying, like, prices, or were they all, like, $50, or were they $40, or what? Come on, old fags, help me out here. No, no! Oh my god. Well, I mean, what's bad is being cynical. I don't understand. Oh, look, I pulled out the headphones. I'm such a genius. Like, what's so bad with that game, with it being cynical? Like, I'm confused. What's bad with Evangelion being cynical?
Feels like trouble's coming.
Oh no! I'm not doing this on purpose. I am just playing like a fucking boomer. I'm not falling into the sewage over and over again on purpose. I don't know, because I remember, like, I think, like, there was actual, like, oh, like, I fell down again. Like, the movie game's kind of perfected, like, so, like, I'm not gonna lie, the control here is kind of clunky. PS2 is just kind of weird, or PS1's kind of weird, because a lot of these games are, like clunky as hell. And at some point, like, the clunkiness is what's making this fun. Like, not like the clunkiness of the Spider-Man game is kind of, to a certain extent, just as fun as, like, the actual gameplay. Like, if you go back and you play through Tomb Raider games right now, like, the clunkiness of it is, like, just as much of the appeal to me, honestly, as, like, actually playing through Tomb Raider. Because they're fucking clunky as hell, like these earlier, like these the original PlayStation 1 games. But, if I remember correctly, I thought, oh, I didn't do it this time. Here. I remember, like, I thought PlayStation 1 games would, like, launch at $40 or launch at $50, and, like, there were budget games and stuff. Okay. Hopefully I get to fight Venom soon, because I'm kind of getting... Like, this level is, like, way bigger than the last few levels I've been playing. And I'm kind of getting tired of, like, fighting these lizard people. I know that I invaded their house and everything, but... Oh, I think maybe this is where I got...
Looks like I better time this right.
Okay, I'm probably gonna die here a lot, guys.
Move it, Spidey, move it!
I like how Spider-Man can't swim in this. But to be fair, like, nobody can swim in any video games, and, like... Nobody can swim in, like, Vice City, so...
Gotta keep moving.
Look at this Portuguese. Like, this Portuguese non-white guy here. Okay, let's see what we gotta do here. Okay, I think this might be where we fight Venom. Again. So I don't know, like, if... Because technically speaking, Spider-Man has to, like, outsmart Venom, because if Spider-Man just fought Venom, he'd usually just get fucked up. So I don't know if there's, like, you use sound against Venom or, like, fire against him or something here. Because obviously those are his weaknesses, fire and sound, so... What's Spider's Edge? Oh, am I gonna get fucked up in this game and, like, lose?
Where are you?
Oh no, is this gonna be the Spider's Edge you're talking about?
Mary Jane won't last much longer.
No, give me back my weed, you figgot. I know you suck dick, I've seen your tongue.
I bet the right combination of switches will open all of the sewer pass gates.
Oh no. Are you guys ready for some Spider's Edge? Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna fall in the sewage. But Spidey is worse. Rip and tear until it's done.
Guess again.
Why is that meme so good?
What are you, stupid?
Oh no.
Hurry up, Spidey!
Oh no, it's like a puzzle. You know what's kind of funny is like... I think the constraints of... The constraints of the PlayStation 1 gave way to there being like a lot of puzzle elements. So once those constraints... Because like the speed of the game can't be like really fast, basically, from my understanding. It was slower than the N64 because cartridges. So like the constraints led them to the games having puzzles to slow down the speed, so it wouldn't overwhelm the PlayStation 1's hardware. I mean, he can be like a masculine figure. He can be like a body... There's like figures that left. I mean, there's like, isn't Bronze Age Pervert one?
To crawl on this grating to get past this water.
Isn't there like strong gay men? Oh look, puzzle time. I like how this game, like, and this is gonna sound like such a fucking 26-year-old boomer meme right now, but like, I legitimately think the more realistic a lot of games have become. Oh, this is where I get lost. Okay. This is the Boomer's Edge. Or the Spidey's Edge. But, like, newer games play less like their levels are more realistically built.
Starting to sweat here, Parker?
There's a part here where you can, like, find the lizard, too, and he's, like, stuck and he just talks to you. It's kind of funny. Here, let's do the... Get out of here.
Ooh, you're hot, baby.
Is this where the lizard is? Over here? Oh shit. Because the lizard's around here somewhere, and it's like an Easter egg. But I don't... Like, if I could bump into the lizard just as much as I could beat Venom. So I don't know exactly where you go to, like, find the lizard.
Spider to the smaller spider.
Well, I mean, clearly Venom is a fig.
Help! Is anybody there? Help me!
Mary Jane!
Please!
You made it!
Venom!
I'd let you see your wifey poo, but she's in the bath right now.
To be fair, like, if you lived in this universe, women look pretty repulsive in PlayStation 1 Spider-Man universe. Okay, this fight can be really annoying. Where you be? Where you be, long-tongue fag boy?
The switch! Turn off the switch!
Itsy bitsy spider.
Itsy bitsy spider.
Not so fast.
I know, I'm Spider-Man, so you have to sing that stupid song. I'm not, like, going after him because I don't want to, like, be stuck and, like, grapple with clunky controls and then have to get back and save her and, like, fuck up.
I'm gonna drown! Peter, turn the water off!
Wait, I beat him already? Oh, I am playing on easy.
Why, Venom? Why did you come back?
You should know, Spider-Man. The heist you pulled at the Science Expo. You're the bad guy this time.
You idiot! Think, Eddie. Think back to that day. I was with you in the crowd. An imposter Spider-Man was on stage. He burned both of us. And now we've been played against each other.
You're right, partner.
Mary Jane!
I've got you. You and your wife are innocent, Parker. Our bad.
Our bad? Our bad? I'm gonna kill
Peter
you!
Parker! Just get me out of here now!
Bummer. You're in the doghouse now, dude.
Coming, honey. So, we're partners. But only for now. After we bust those tech thieves, it's payback time for kidnapping my wife.
Jeez. One little mistake. We said we're sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Now, the imposter was a shapeshifter. So that means it was either Mysterio or the Chameleon.
Hey, Chameleon was our idea. We thought of that.
Tell me this, Einstein. Who could have wanted to steal Octavius' technology?
Ooh, we know!
Who?
The Submariner.
Submariner? Get serious, will you?
The mighty Thor.
Are you out of your mind? Don't answer them.
Galactus.
Forget it, Eddie. I need Jameson's help on this. We're going to the Mule.
Jameson. We hate Jameson.
Bonehead. We're not going to see Jameson. We're going to use his computer database.
Ooh, are we gonna surf the web?
Let's just go, okay?
Oh no, don't you tell... Spider-Man is straight. He ain't a figget man. He does have like a predilection to oil drill. He's the amazing oil drilling man, but he likes pussy. Why did they turn Mary Jane black? It's so fucking goofy.
Here it is, the records room.
Surf the web, surf the web.
Shut up, Brock. We don't have time.
Parker, wait, could it be?
Could what?
Yes, we sense our other.
Who? Sense who?
It's our other, the symbiote known as Carnage. We must stop him.
Now?
Yes, now. We have no choice.
Wait, make more noise. I'm only breaking and entering here. Spider sense tingling. Now what? Spidey, whoever's behind all this, got symbiotes. These symbiotes must be looking for human hosts.
Plunging into battle with symbiotes other than Carnage and Venom? And hostages? Old Webhead's got his work cut out for him today.
I don't know, this is pretty, like, fun. Like, this part where you fight the symbiotes. Are the symbiotes, like, immune to webs? Like, it's better to just, like, if I remember, oh, they aren't, okay. Like, it's better to just avoid them. Because they're much stronger than the lizard people.
I bet that controls the air conditioner.
Spidey.
Okay, is there like a dock up here, or am I supposed to go through the window like Venom did? Boop, 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 boop. Who's Uncle A's? What are you talking about, Comic Catcher? Oh. See, like, these things have range, and they can, like, screw you up. Like, I just looked at the chat for a second, and I'm, like, already halfway dead. Like, I'm getting screwed up, guys. These are, like, much harder than the other enemies in the game. I mean, like, this is, like, the last enemies you fight, but... So I picked up a comic book. I obviously don't really care if I have a comic book, and I need health, but...
I've never seen a place this empty.
I can get out of here. Oh, thank you, Spider-Man.
I saved that guy? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I think Carnage becomes Spider-Man.
Air conditioning? The fan will break me free.
Do you think I want to break you free? Maybe you should just die there, faggot. Fucking... Well, what is Uncle A? Like, am I missing the reference? Am I dumb enough that it's, like, bouncing off of me?
Here it is, the records. These symbiotes must be looking for human hosts.
Plunging into battle with symbiotes other than Carnage and Venom? And hostages? Old Webhead's got his work cut out for him today.
Like, I'm just gonna try and avoid these symbiotes. Because there's, like... They're too OP. You know that there's like a bunch of suits you can unlock. Like you can unlock Galactic Spider-Man and stuff.
I've never seen the place this empty.
I gotta get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Help.
I bet there are no symbiotes in here either. Impact webbing needs a little more oomph. My trap webbing doesn't seem to work on these guys. My web attacks just aren't cutting it.
If you turn on the air conditioning, the fan will break me free.
Break me free, break me free. Shut up. You think like I'm a hero or something? I'm breaking and entering, son. I don't remember like what to do here that much. What's the Despicio? What's a Despicio? I don't get it. Whose idea was it to make the generic enemy stronger than the Scorpion? I don't know. It's like a beat-em-up game, so... I mean, traditionally you'd be fighting multiple Scorpions at once.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, okay. I don't know, yeah, like, these guys are definitely, like, way stronger than the Scorpion. I think you could, like, technically fight the Rhino, but he'd probably fuck you up. I don't think I've ever tried to beat the Rhino. It's kind of interesting because these generic enemies are, like, more, like, a greater threat than Venom was. Maybe Venom just didn't have his heart in it.
They seem to be coming from the basement.
Dispatchitu. Dispatchitu.
Where are they all coming from?
Why are you calling me a boomer? Because I don't listen to bad music. I listen to real music like Poppy. Come on, elevator, break this thing. Oh god, oh fuck!
The elevator stopped.
Okay, I thought it was gonna crush me for a second.
I need to get the elevator moving again.
Oh, real? Oh, really, Spiderman? You need that elevator to be moving? Okay, I have like... Okay, okay, there we go. That's fine. Why is it giving me webbing when my webbing doesn't work against them? Like, these guys are significantly more difficult than both Venom and Scorpion.
Ah, the elevator started again.
I don't care about your Dispatchitu, Arnold Warfare, and I don't like you using that tone with me. Disparaging me, calling me a boomer. Did anybody teach you any manners? Ooh.
It's my floor.
kind of interesting because this game goes like to top down a lot.
I better try the other door. Golden.
I like how they did put like collectathon type of stuff in this. Oh, he keeps locking me onto him, and I just want. Just can I like kick him off?
What a mess.
This is fucking bullshit. Break. And I can't like look at options to do any like alternative combos. Okay, that will work. Okay, that's hurting them. The like powered weapon, like the normal powered weapon that I was using against Scorpion is like worthless and Venom, but apparently like that works. Boop, boop, boop. You know what's funny is like apparently you would think this would use more webbing than but it's not like exponentially more webbing than that. Why is it not hurting this one though? I don't like this one is just specially immune.
I better try the other door.
What other door? Oh. Why is it not killing? Like, it worked for like a second. Now it doesn't apparently work anymore. Battling that camera, baby. The most powerful enemies in the game are made out of bubblegum. Well, they are made out of bubblegum. Did the thing drop down? Can I go down?
I'm already at full health.
Stop this. Stop this horny posting.
A little more oomph. Spider sense tingling. The symbiotes broke the cables.
Did I die or almost die? Okay, no I didn't. I wonder if you use the Dreamcast version of this, you have to save so much. I bet you do, because it's probably the same game, just with better graphics on it.
A symbiote generator. So this is how the symbiotes are being created.
Oh no. Okay, I think you press like the goo things on the side.
There's one down.
Also, like the symbiotes are aware of where you are, and the bank robbers and like the generic, like, weird-looking goons didn't realize where you were. So you could, like, crawl on the walls and avoid them, but you can't really do that with the symbiotes here. It's like they'll still hit you, even if they shouldn't know. Like, you can't, like, stealth out of the way from them. Man, this is definitely before the internet because, man, they definitely print a lot of issues of the Daily Bugle. Daily Bugle is definitely good, like, financial standing.
I almost got crushed by the magnesium. Adding this to my webbing will make it burn.
Oh, there we... Okay. Now they're a lot less, like, broke. What? I thought that was... Okay, whatever.
Just one more.
I need health. Why are you doing this to me, game? This sperm is setting enemies on fire, based, red-pilled. Okay, Eric, there you have it right there. TikTok videos of nurses means that this isn't real. I never even realized that Spider-Man does have the world's most effective STD. This is the most woke thing I've ever heard. Oh, I got fucked up. A giant roll of toilet paper killed me, guys. Why does, like, J. Jonah Jameson just throw magnesium around? I don't get it.
A symbiote generator. So this is how the symbiotes are being created. There's one down.
Oh my god, that was amazing! I never did that on accident before. I'm gonna fucking do it again just to see how awesome that was. That was literally the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Oh my god. That's amazing.
A symbiote generator. So this is how the symbiotes are being...
Oh my god. Watch this, guys. It's so great. I'm gonna do it again. It's so fucking cute. I love it. I love it so much. I'm gonna do it again.
So this is how the symbiotes are being created.
Oh my god, this is so amazing. I love this. Well, Arctic Warfare might die, it's my fault. Okay.
There's one down.
Okay. I have a general idea what I'm supposed to do now. I don't fall into the toilet paper press. It does look like toilet paper though, doesn't it? Like there's giant rolls of toilet paper everywhere. This is where we should have went when Crone Chan was happening.
Just one more.
Magnesium time.
Adding this to my webbing will make it burn. This has been unheard.
Okay, well, I'll see you later, Tectonic Warrior. Thanks for coming. Do good in your classes.
It's the last one. Bet there are more downstairs.
Okay.
Trap webbing doesn't seem to work on these gauntlets.
I just gotta do like a bomb and then line him on fire with magnesium. Why does he have like magnesium that can just be mixed in with the webbing? I don't get it.
Basement of the building. Whoever's controlling.
Oh, the magnesium went away over the save. That's cool. Is that what is at the bottom of most toilet paper manufacturers? Like literally a gateway, like a trapdoor to hell? Okay. If I spam this, sure it's not like that effective, but it's effective in the sense that like I'm not getting overwhelmed and rapidly killed by them. Okay, I don't know why that's sitting there. Oh. Okay, now there's like a vent there that's on. And I have to jump over this fucking doppelganger.
That's cool. It's a dry heat.
Hey, Corda, what's up? Is it me or is like Spider-Man like Sonic, but on like his personality is like really similar to Sonic? What is it like? Okay, I was like, what the fuck? I don't know what I just opened up. Okay, why is it like... I don't get it. What am I retarded? You know what? Let's see what happens when you do this. Okay, it's not. Oh, I'm stuck. Like it drains. Okay. That's nowhere near as good as the fucking paper press. Yeah.
The basement of the Daily Building. Whoever's controlling the generators has got to be down here.
Okay, so here was the first generator. I don't know where the second one was. Because I decided to see if it would be funny when I jumped into the fire, but it wasn't as funny as I thought it would be. It's kind of lame and an understatement compared to... Man, these guys are fucking way harder than any of the bosses so far.
Oh, out of the frying pan and into the fire.
I will say, like, the controls in this aren't exactly perfect. Like, I'm kind of jumping into stuff sometimes, and it still has PlayStation 1 cameras, so.
That's cool. It's a dry heat. Whoa, where'd he come from?
I like how this clips like crazy though. I don't know why that's kind of funny to me. Can you play Scooby-Doo in the cyber chase? I don't think this is Blood Rain, bro. What is Scooby-Doo in the cyber chase like? Isn't that like an exclusive PS1 game that came out in like 2003 or something? Scooby-Doo in the cyber chase? I mean, obviously it's an adaptation of the straight-to-video Scooby-Doo movies, but is that like a PS1 only game? Oh, okay, well. Huh. Huh. I don't really know where to go from now here. There's just like a random hole in the ground right there. I don't know how it works, but apparently you can zip line because I just did. Okay, well that's something special here. I don't really know, like this is kind of awkward. Okay, it's 2001. I might stream it tomorrow night. I might stream Metro the Last Lark tomorrow night. Does it go through the levels of Scooby-Doo in the cyber chase, like in the game the movie? Does it go through the levels that were in it, or is it? I'm confused. Like, am I supposed to go through this hole, and I just didn't find where I was supposed to go because PS1 camera? Because I don't really see anything in here. Oh man. found it. Okay, great. I don't know why it took me so long. I should just run. Because, like, these things are far more powerful than the bosses in this game.
Hey, the imposter! The imposter! Come back here!
Memes are eternal.
That's the guy who framed me! And the one who stole the technology!
Memes are eternal, and they're part of substantial forms. Like the "You're not Spider-Man, you're not Spider-Man." That's eternal. That's part of. That's like. That's a substantial form of the meme.
Just like me. Except you're more angry back alley than friendly neighborhood.
Oh, for decades I've wanted to shut that mouth of yours. Finally, that time is upon me.
At last, I will crush you once and for all! Now, little spider, you will die!
Is it too late for us to be friends?
Okay. Right, like, you just do this. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. He has those yellow things and you just hit them. Okay.
You shall not escape me!
Okay, I fell down, I'm retarded. Okay, I'm dealing with PlayStation 1 camera really hard right here.
You think you've beaten me?
Oh shit.
This is green and purple. I'm sorry, you flash. After I take you down.
Oh shit, guys.
Time to burst your bubble, Mysterio.
Oh fuck! Well, this is fucked. This is some really hardcore PlayStation 1 camera going on right now, guys. Oh man. This is Mysterio. I forgot Mysterio was in this. I will give credit to, like, Stan. Well, I guess all the credit should go to Ditko. Is like Mysterio and the Lizard and all these characters continued on into becoming characters later.
Taking that giant act to Vegas instead.
Curse your endless babble, Spider-Man!
Speaking of babble, let's hear it. Who's behind all this?
I'll never tell you! Mysterio may be defeated, but the symbiote invasion cannot be stopped!
Symbiote invasion? There are more of them?
You fool! There will be more than you can imagine! That fog which blankets the city is preparing everyone in New York for symbiosis!
You're the fool, Mysterio! Where? Where are they coming from?
Go then! On the waterfront! Warehouse 65. A secret passage. If only I could watch them destroy you.
Whoever your boss is, he's off his rocker! No one can control the symbiotes.
Correction! No one before now!
Spare me the propaganda, okay? This isn't a game, Mysterio. The symbiotes will destroy everything in their path unless I can stop them.
Okay, so this is the last level.
I'm here, Frank. What's up?
Spider-Man's here, microchip.
What range?
100 yards, maybe. Easy shot.
Very funny, Frank.
Huh? He spotted me, but how could he? I lost him.
What happened?
He took out my scope.
Hey, tough guy. Sorry about that expensive lens, Punisher.
Something tells me we have the same objective here. That's the place. Warehouse 65. We can team up. You cover my back.
Huh. No thanks, Mr. Deathwish. I'd like to keep the body count low if you don't mind.
Fair enough.
Punisher's guns can't solve this problem. Gotta play this one my way.
I don't know. I kind of do find it annoying that you're just like, okay, here's Daredevil.
Although, I'm guessing that this particular warehouse has a bit more in store for the webhead than even he can imagine.
Oh, more symbiotes. Looks like the old Spidey luck is holding out. Well, that looks like the way out of here. But first I need to destroy these 2 generators.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's kind of annoying that it's like, okay, cameo, cameo, cameo. And they're not really there for any real reason. I don't know. Venom's there for a reason, I guess, and like I appreciate like Venom and like Black Cat being in it, but I don't know. Like, I don't really see why Punisher is there.
Looks like a hidden passage. More generators. They'll have to go.
Why do you... All I had to do was blow up one side last time. Now I have to do both sides this time. Cool. Okay, so I think I missed one back here. Okay, we got the Magneto. Oh. Man, I kind of wish that this didn't have PlayStation 1 graphics for a second. Because, yeah. Like, or not graphics, camera. Because I'm kind of at, like, it kind of is annoying. Like, I'm kind of getting stuck in parts, or I'm kind of like banging up against stuff. Yeah, I guess you're right, Commie Catcher. Like this level kind of is the same exact level gameplay wise. I guess like they changed some of the a little bit, but it is basically pretty similar to the last level, or at least this beginning is. Burn, baby, burn!
That's it for the generators. Time to get to the bottom of this.
Checkpoint. Ooh.
Must be something big down there. I like the concrete, the dripping water, very nice. Spider sense tingling.
Did I just fall through the... Okay, that's hot. What's like the Mega Man where you like on PlayStation 1 where you control, it's like 3D and like you have to like hit R1 to turn right and L1 to turn left.
Must be something big down there.
So I have a feeling that it's not a good idea to fall through the fans.
Spider sense tingling.
I don't know, even if it is funny to... It's like funnier to die and finding ways to die in like games like this sometimes than it is to actually play the game. Legends? Oh, is that... Yeah, that probably is the Mega Man game. Is Mega Man Legends like garbage? And that's the one where like you can find a dirty magazine and stuff.
You gotta be kidding. Okay, recap.
I mean, someday I'll play Killzone 2.
Electrified floors and walls, and deadly turrets pointing straight at me. Oh, my day just keeps getting better and better.
See, I don't understand, like, wouldn't this cost, like, hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars to make? I know it's a comic book thing, or a superhero thing, but, like, think of how much an underwater base like that would cost to make. Like, it's almost unimaginable how much that would cost.
I'm getting a feeling somebody doesn't want me here. The heating bill for this place.
Is there going to be like a comic book back here? Oh, he did comment on like, how much would this cost? Huh. That's interesting. Can I go through to this one yet? Okay. I wonder if that's an Easter egg. Oh, the floor is electrified. The floor is electricity. Why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell Argent to play all those games? He just got a PS3 and he got all those games.
Woo! What a rush!
Who's Neymar again? Like I know he's the like Marvel's ripoff of Aquaman, but like I know nothing about him. Neymar. Is it Namur or Neymar?
Okay, recap. A couple of 100 feet underwater, electrified floors and walls, and deadly turrets pointing straight at me. Oh, my day just keeps getting better and better. Hey, you could put someone's eye out with that.
Okay.
Who built this place?
Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm shit. 'Cause you are cooler, Serp. Oh, Aquaman's the knockoff of Neymar, but Aquaman's just more famous, and Marvel didn't really capitalize on it as much then. Well, I don't, like, to be fair, I don't know, I don't think Argent likes doing video game live streaming, and I don't think he likes,
A couple of 100 feet underwater.
I don't know, I think that I think that it's, like, kind of hard for him, he doesn't like doing it.
My day just keeps getting better and better. Hey, you could put someone's eye out with that.
Just poke somebody's eye out, guys. I really like how it is, like, this is pretty self-aware. It's pretty awesome.
I'm getting a feeling somebody doesn't want me here. The heating bill for this place must
Okay, let's...
And I thought crime didn't pay.
Let's get over there, fam. We got this. We got this in by the ass. Can you, well, we weren't gonna play 3. We were going to play Operation Raccoon City, and I don't know. We haven't done it yet. We'll find a time. Nature will find a way. Because the thing with that is I have to figure out how to run OBS. So that I can do put his audio on it, or because the way that I'm doing this, I'm just running this straight out of Elgato's program. The way I run it when I play Xbox 360 and PS2, and technically if I put in PS3, I just run it out of Elgato's program, and when I play PS4, I run it through the native PS4. I don't mess with OBS because I tend to be a boomer when I do OBS.
Turrets pointing straight at me. Oh, my day.
I don't know. He likes to play boomer RPGs or JRPGs, and he doesn't like to play. I mean, like the games that we share interest in are like fighting games mostly. So when we hang out, we play. I mean, we'll play like Left 4 Dead 2 a lot. Like I think we played like 80 hours of Left 4 Dead 2 together on Steam, but like he's not very big into like first person, third person shooters. He does like survival horror, but his mainstay is like fighting games and JRPGs, and obviously my mainstay is going to be FPS games and just random odds and ends from consoles like something like this. Or
The heating bill for this place must be enormous. And I thought crime didn't pay.
I just want to see what this switch unlocks. And like, I'm just so dumb, I keep falling off. Okay. Finally, maybe we'll get here. Oh no, I fucked up. Oh. Oh. Fuck. You spread the Illuminati the brilliant big brain plan of sending the Hulk into... Wait, the big brain plan of sending the Hulk into space? Explain.
How far down are we? You gotta be kidding. Okay, recap. A couple...
Okay, I'm just going to keep going forward and ignore, because I'm like, I mean, maybe it'd be better to just straight up just walk and like see if I can just jump out of the way of the lasers. Because like web slaying is kind of clunky as hell in this. Because like the lasers actually aren't as accurate. It doesn't seem like they're as dangerous as you think they are, so I'm just gonna walk. We got this, man. We got this by the ass!
Oh, I'm getting a feeling somebody doesn't want me here.
So I don't remember what you do by getting there. And it might be you go ahead and you run into like problems. And you have to go back and unlock that. I don't know. And it's probably like an Easter egg or something. I mean, I do appreciate how many Easter eggs it has. Maybe I shouldn't have like said the Punisher cameo was like misplaced. It just seemed kind of like pointless. I don't know.
What is this place?
It probably was like spider armor. I don't know. I don't think Pepsi Man is related to Spiderman. Okay, so like the international influence of the lizard people using the United States as a golem to help to help further their aims. That's not a problem, but like the Hulk is.
This must be where the fog is coming from. Who is behind all this?
Gee, I wonder. Maybe it was like magnesium, because apparently I could go forward without. Because part of the reason that these symbiotes are so much more like dangerous than say the Scorpion is because the camera is kind of I keep getting the camera all flipped around.
We have a winner.
Spider-Man! I'm so happy to see you.
Black Cat, what are you doing? Who's behind? What's going on here?
Your guess is as good as mine. The guys in the ambulance must have drugged me because the next thing I knew I woke up here. You gotta get me out of here.
Okay, Cat, but how?
If you can somehow shut down the power, I can escape.
You got it, Cat.
I don't understand, like, is the Hulk that big of a problem? I guess he's a Giga Chad and all the Simps gotta gang up against him, so. World War Hulk, more like Giga Chad versus the coalition of the Simps. Is this where I came in?
Nope.
World War Giga Chad versus the international axis of the Simps.
One of these doors has got.
Do I go back? Well, I'm assuming it's like the bright light up door, but. Oh yeah. Technically, who's more powerful? Superman or the Hook? Incredible Hulk. Do you remember the Hulk hands when you were a little kid? Those are like the most amazing. Do they still make those? The Hulk hands? That was the best thing ever.
Spider-Man! I'm so happy to see you.
Black Cat, what are you doing? Who's behind? What's going on here?
Your guess is as good as mine. The guys in the ambulance must have drugged me because the next thing I knew I woke up here. You gotta get me out of here.
Okay, Cat, but how?
If you can somehow shut down the power, I can escape.
You got it, Cat.
I'm
already at full health.
The best part of what was I going to say? Okay, here's the magnesium. So I can't go to the exits. Let's go to C. Oh, now I remember what I was going to say. The best cameo that Stan Lee ever did, and like, is obviously beyond a doubt Mallrats. I tried to watch, or I didn't. I have friends that tried to watch the new like Jay and Silent Bob movie, and they said it was like almost unwatchable. I said Site B.
Nope. Guess again.
I don't know if that's exactly good gameplay to have like just pick one of the like. Am I picking the wrong door? Like, am I supposed to climb to the top? Didn't I go to all of them? I thought I went to CBA. And I can't go to exit.
Nope. Guess again. Nope. Guess again.
Well, this is annoying. I might have to break out a long play, guys, because I don't understand. Unless like I'm supposed to, like, it's like above this. Is it at the top of this? So there's a Superman. Does Superman? Does he just get stronger? Well, that was just the. Well, fuck! I don't know where to go. Well, fuck, guys! I don't know where to go.
Nope. Guess again.
Didn't I go to all of them? A base Hulk? I like how it's like base and advanced Hulk. Okay, let's. I don't know where to go, so I'm just gonna look it up because fuck it. I'm known for my quality. I am at like the very end of this. Though that's kind of interesting. Is it just in this? Oh, I'm a fucking mega genius. I'm a mega genius, guys. I am as smart as a look at, and I unplugged my own fucking headphones. So now you can hear me playing the game. Look, they beat my armor up. So I am a super ultra mega genius. So apparently there's like control switches inside of where she's at, and they open the doors over here, I think. Yep. I'm fucking a mega. I'm retarded. Like I.
Bingo. If I read this.
Bingo. That was so fucking pointless.
Exhaust ports without stopping the flow of fog, it'll be like a banana in a tailpipe. That ought to blow the power too.
Oh yeah.
Step in the right.
Now this place is gonna start blowing up. Haven't they made like a bunch of times where Hulk does fight Superman? Because don't they do like joint crossover with each other too, DC and Marvel?
Almost. ready to blow.
Is the A the one I didn't go to yet? Because I think I went to C. Get fucked, boy! This bass is about to go boom!
Yes, that does it!
Thanks, Spider. Whatever you did, it worked.
Hey, what else is a Spider-Man for? You go and get some help, Cat. I'll find out who's behind all this.
You got it. I'll be back.
Is the event, like, what's the, even like the hottest selling comic book? Because there used to be sales charts. I mean, hasn't there been persistent decline in comic book sales because of the pausing?
Listen, whoever you are, no one can control the symbiotes. No one!
I need not control the symbiote, Spider-Man.
Doc Ock?
We will work as one. It is a new world. Humanity needs the skills that my technology will give them. Symbiosis is the only way.
I should have known a reformed Doc Ock was too good to be true.
A perfect world order. Those who cannot share my vision will be crushed by it.
Speaking of crushed, it's showtime, freaks. Ooh, I smell bad, symbiote, and it ain't me.
Bring it on, Grandpa!
Alone at last.
Let us end this, Spider-Man. You will never get past my barrier, Spider-Man.
Because I remember in the 2000s, the Ultimates, which was the Avengers of the Ultimates universe,
Yes, this shield is drawing power from his, but I still need to draw more power.
okay.
Whatever you are trying is useless, Spider-Man.
Damn it.
One more should do it.
Did I, like, trap myself then? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Okay.
That's it! Time to pay the piper, Ock. Uh-oh. Looks like his shield is regenerating.
Damn it. This takes a while. Ugh. Oh, man. Now I just have to deal with PlayStation 1 camera. Okay, here we go. Just one more then. Oh, I almost got him in that one go. I'm gonna like just randomly talk about Spider-Man now because I don't really have anything to talk about because I kind of got to watch the screen pretty consistently in this boss battle. So, like, when I was a kid, when the Spider-Man came out, like the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man came out, I always thought that the Green Goblin looked really stupid, and I like hated his design. I liked the movie, I just remember really hating the like battle armor type of design that the first Sam Raimi Green Goblin had, and I still think it looks like shit. And I remember like being a little nitpicky faggot and complaining about that that the nature of his webbing in the movie was biological instead of him creating it. And then you know, by the time I was 10, I was like, oh well, who cares? And then when I get to an adult, there's like giant losers that complain about like the webbing being biological. Yeah, because like they're only at hobbyist stores. You can't go to like newspaper stands anymore and buy them, which is just a horrible marketing decision. Because when you go to any grocery store or gas station, you see Archie stuff, but you don't see anything else.
One to go. Wonder how Venom's doing. Eddie, are you all right? Talk to me. Wake up, Brock.
Look out. Behind you.
What you say? That's a sonic bubble in the middle of the room. Seeing as how the only two people...
He does look like a...
I'm guessing Ock made it just in case Carnage tried to double-cross him.
What color?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe him. Is a Power Rangers villain. Can I walk? Oh, I can.
I am going to cut you.
I think you just kick him into the thing. Oh wait, you know what might work is like.
Nice try.
Get in there, you frickin' gay serial killer. Oh. Oh, I guess like the Sonics like fuck me up too for some reason. The tentacle prawn. Yes, the tentacle prawn. It's unfortunate because, like, if they tried to do animated series like the Justice League, I guess DC could do it. But if Marvel tried to do an animated series like the X-Men or Spider-Man animated series again, they'd be so fucking paused now. And like that's like the way that Marvel or DC is doing these basically like OVAs moved from into an OVA model seems to be working pretty well. But like, I don't know. I don't like I know I like the medium, or historically at least. Like I like a lot of stuff that came out in the 80s and 90s, and I guess to a certain extent the 2000s. And I haven't read that much from the 2010s because it didn't come out in trades. Like it has to be established in trades because I'd never get any like $4 a pop. Is it? Kami Catcher, are they more than $4 a pop right now? Man, he does like slice and dice your health down real fast.
Die! Die! Die!
Okay, so this is like kind of gonna take a while. But I don't know. I remember like Spider-Man 2 coming out, and I was having like a sleepover with my friend. So what I ended up doing is when it came out on DVD, my parents like took me to see Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. Obviously, I think maybe for my birthday, and then it came out, and we got it on DVD when it came out. But we were like eating at Red Robin, so my parents like, I think I went to the bathroom or something, and my dad went out to a local like store that sold DVDs and bought me Spider-Man 2 so that I could watch it when I was hanging out with my friend on the sleepover. And then I think we watched it like over and over again that day. I think as far as the Raimi movies goes, Spider-Man 2 is the best one. I actually find Spider-Man 3 probably more entertaining than the first Sam Raimi movie. Yeah, the last time I bought them, and I think that was during the New 52, when DC relaunched, I was reading through Animal Man, because, I don't know, let's just say, I generally like body and cosmic horror, and that was some pretty good body horror and dark fantasy, the New 52 Animal Man. Can I oh, no, he's like immune. Okay, obviously he's the final boss you can actually fight. You can't fight Carnage, Doc Ock, but... So, I'm, like, obviously he's gonna be the hardest, but this is kind of like... This is pretty awkward trying to do this.
Here I come!
Oh, this is fucking really awkward.
Die! Die!
Die! So anyway, and then I think I saw Spider-Man 3. Like, my parents got in a fight, so then my dad ended up taking us, and then... Can I, like, hit him?
Are your ears ringing? Bet you weren't expecting that! I am going to...
Okay, well... You hit him with the spider balls when he's in there. So anyway, my dad took me and both my sisters to see Spiderman the Third. And I remember liking it a lot, and I remember everybody... Cause, I mean, that would be like when I was in like 6th grade or 7th grade when Spiderman the Third came out. And I didn't have internet until I got into middle school. So, like, I didn't realize that all these people didn't like it, because apparently when it came out, like, everybody on the internet hated it, and I don't remember, like, at all thinking it was a bad movie. Like, I think Venom obviously was rushed in it, and I mean, if you took Venom out of Spider-Man 3, like, the worst part is just Venom getting rushed in that movie. If you took Venom out of that movie would be completely fine. I guess some people complain about Emo Spider-Man, but Emo Spider-Man is like one of the most fucking hilarious things that ever happened in the history of the world. Like, Emo Spider-Man, like, me and my sister, for instance, will watch the movie with each other as like a so bad it's good masterpiece. We just fucking really like Emo Spider-Man. It's just hilarious to us. Okay, I got him. We did it, guys. We did it. Yeah, and then I tried to watch The Amazing Spider-Man, and I saw it on DVD. Like, I found it at a pawn shop used a little bit after it came out on DVD, and I watched it, and I was like, this is fucking straight up garbage. And then I didn't watch the second one, which I guess was even worse.
You are a born loser, Cletus Cassidy. Like I told Mysterio, no one can control the symbiotes. No one I've met, anyway. Take a breather, Spidey. it's over. Well, just another day in the life. Whoa! What the? Is that Hawk? This is gonna blow. I gotta get out of here.
Okay, so you have to run out away from him, and it's like awkward because you can see him behind you and you can't get out of the what's in front of you. But I remember, so then I saw Spider-Man Homecoming with like my sisters and my dad again, and because that one was like a lot of people were excited because I feel like nobody was really interested in the Amazing Spider-Man and a shitty sequel. But a lot of people were really interested in the Homecoming for some reason when it came out because I don't understand really why the Marvel like cinematic universe is so big. I guess like people just see superhero movies because it's something that everyone can agree on. And it's just so generic that nobody will hate it. But the Marvel Cinematic Universe to me is like straight up hot trash. And maybe I'm just a hipster or something, but I never found it too entertaining. So I remember Spider-Man Homecoming became like something everybody was interested in, and like at work or at school and stuff. And like I just never understood why so many people are interested in it. And because when I saw it, it wasn't as bad as like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movies, but it was a lot worse. Or like it was nowhere near as good as Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, and the guy that played Spider-Man was just kind of, I don't know, I would have like beaten him up. Like the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man guy, the Brazilian guy, he was kind of like more of a jerk Spider-Man, and then the newer one was like a wimp Spider-Man that I would have like beaten up when I was in high school or middle school. Like he would have got bullied for being a teacher's pet. And I really like hated him. And like as I said before, the Spider-Man I am generally interested in is like Spider-Man in like where he's in college or where he's a young adult and he's like dating or married to Mary Jane. Like that's like Spider-Man in his 20s is interesting, not Spider-Man in high school. Oh, I thought I outran him. But like Spider-Man in his 20s is a lot more interesting than Spider-Man as a teenager. But the Marvel Spider-Man is completely centered around Spider-Man as a high schooler, which is just, I don't know, it's just not very interesting to me. And then there's like the whole aspect of the super oil driller man in it. Or the Amazing Oil Driller Man.
The bet goes up here. Press R1.
So I never saw Spider-Man Away From Home or the second Amazing Spider-Man movie. And the Amazing Spider-Man was like straight up shit, wasn't it? Because they were trying to set up like the Sinister Six or something, and then they never like realized it. So it's like an unfinished movie series where they're trying to set up like the Sinister Six. Okay, I don't know how I died last time because I thought I was pretty ahead of him. There's parts of this where he can run in front of you and he isn't trying to kill you. And you can get, like, go ahead. It's weird. I mean, this game is like a classic, but it's not exactly without its glitches. And that might be hurt more because I'm not playing it on a PS1, I'm playing it on a PS2. So, but this is around where I died. I don't understand like the dynamics of when it ziplines and when it doesn't, by the way.
Getting closer to the surface.
Okay. Should be getting pretty deep in here. So. Oh fuck! I'm like stuck. Shit. That pressure, it's building. It's building, mama. It's building up.
Breathing down my neck.
Okay, I think this is where I somehow died before. Even though, like, he wasn't anywhere near me.
Back off! Almost there.
Okay, we got this, man. We got this by the ass. Well, fuck that. I don't need that fucking collectathon bullshit. They don't really do collectathon shit anymore in games, do they? Oh no, oh no, oh shit, oh ass. It's like, this is the part where he runs in front of you. And like, he's not necessarily trying to kill you anymore. Or the AI doesn't allow you to kill him anymore because it's like... See, like, he was ahead of me, but I still beat the game.
No, Ock! After all that, it was the symbiote that saved Ock. You've gotta be kidding. Perfect end to a perfect day. Huh?
So I guess Carnage dies.
It's a good thing Black Cat gave me a call, son.
Looks like just in time.
Hey, Spidey, can you get us Captain America's autograph?
Oh, brother.
Punisher, do you have any threes?
Go fish. So, nice of you to join us for once, Spidey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was out saving the world. Reading you guys' cards that'd be pretty easy.
Your spider sense won't save you here. Look who's talking, Daredevil. You've been looking at my cards all night. I don't need to look at your cards, Punisher. Your bluffs are so obvious.
Okay, okay. Let's keep this a nice, friendly, clean game.
Who keeps inviting this guy?
Hey, will you guys keep it down?
Hey, loosen up, kid. I'm on fire!
Wait, hold on. Time out. All of you guys were working together, and you still couldn't take down Spider-Man.
It's not my fault. Dr. Ock's plan was horrible. Everyone knows you can't control the symbiote.
Hey, wait! So, I'm a rhino, you're a scorpion, and he's an octopus. What's a Mysterio?
So, Rhino, you got any threes?
Hey! Hey, I got a bingo! Ha ha! You guys think you're so smart, but I won! Ha! Who's your daddy, Doc Ock? Ha ha ha! Victory is mine! You're always laughing at me, but who's crying now, huh? Ha 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 ha! Wait a minute, I made a mistake.
I like how Carnage just dies. Like, he saves Doc Ock, but he's just like, fuck Carnage, he can die. Base Spider-Man executing serial killers. And now we get the classic song. What is a Mysterio? I don't know. I like how there was like a Beach Bay poster that Mysterio put up, and then he stuck the dome over the top of it. So I think you get the black costume. I don't know if the black, once you beat the game, you get the black costume, and I think if you beat it at every difficulty, you get a different costume every time. And the first time you beat it, you get the black costume. But I think you can get a symbiote costume with like extra, what has unlimited webbing, and then you can get like, I think there's an invincible costume. I'm gonna look up the cheats to show you guys all the different costumes. Obviously, the Ramones version of this is the best one. And there's like a Voivod version of the Batman song. Okay, I'm just trying to see. I'll show you guys. So, to get Ben Reilly, which is like, obviously the best Spider-Man story arc ever, the Clone Saga, you need to beat Spider-Man versus Venom level. To get Captain Universe, you need to beat the game on hard. To get Peter Parker, you need to, in the item hunt training, you need to find Kevin's room, and the Quick Change Spidey, which is Spider-Man Peter Parker with a bag on his head. Score over 1,000 points in the zipline training. To get the Scarlet Spider, you need to beat the Spidey versus Rhino level. So to get Spider-Man 2099, you need to collect all the comic books, as you saw that I would find. And then to get Spider-Man Unlimited, beat the game twice, and then get Symbiote Spider-Man, which is right here. I have the Symbiote Spider-Man right here. You need to beat the game once. Okay, so... And they all have different, like... So he has unlimited webbing. And then, okay, so I got Scarlet Spidey. It's just an alternative costume, it doesn't have any powers. Okay, and then I think, okay, I'm just gonna go back and show you, because this has a character select, so you can go back through. And that's something a lot of games that have quick saves now, they don't do, is they don't have character select, which becomes annoying. So you have to play through the game to play through a level if you want to replay it. So, let's see. I think it's Eel Nats to unlock everything, and I'm going to show you guys the different costumes. I don't know why Eel Nats. I don't know, maybe that's some kind of inside joke. Oh, I guess it's not Eel Nats. Let's try again in case I misspelled it. Or it's L Nats, okay. Okay, here we go. We should have everything here. So, here's all the costumes then. So, he's basically like invincible. Like, this is like obviously the best thing to do. And then, if you play in like Spider-Man 2099, which is like a weird like alternative future Spider-Man, Oh, he even complained about how Spider-Man Homecoming was too far? Okay, so Symbiote, which I unlock. Captain Universe. Okay, this one is the one that's invincible. Enhanced strength, unlimited webbing, inflicts double damage. And then Spidey Unlimited. Yeah, you can go invisible. Amazing Bagman. This is like this is like the shitty costume that's hilarious, where you get beaten up easily. Okay, and I showed you guys. Quick Change Spider-Man. Okay, I thought this was something else. It's just the black costume on top of normal clothes. And then, yeah, and you can play as Peter Parker, but the game, like, they're nerfed when you play as Peter Parker. And then there's, like, training modes. So then, like, okay, I should go back here and, like, because, like, this is why you have, because I switched out into the Peter Parker costume. So this is why you do this, to get these costumes here, is, let's put on Broke Spider-Man. So you go into here, and then there's all these, like, alternate modes, like time attack, it's like time selected. This is, like, obviously, like, the horde mode. And this is where you try to, like, move around as fast as you can, and target practice with the web thing that I can never figure out how to use. And then, like, this is just kind of an extra mode. Obviously, the only one that's that much fun to play is, like, this, where you do the survival mode. So we'll put on, what is, oh no, I didn't, I thought I got the costume. I guess I didn't. So anyway, there's, like, waves in here. And you just try to beat as many as you can and get a high score. I thought you could use the costumes in this, but apparently you can't. I guess you can only use it in the main game. So, I mean, eventually, like, I'm gonna get foobarred here. These guys throw grenades, which I never realized. It kind of makes them more likely to fuck you up. So anyway, let's just, like, get Spider-Man to get beaten up by them. Oh, I, like, moved it towards my, let's, like, I don't know. But, here, we'll just quit out of it. So, this is a Hey Knight Errand. Anyway, this is the end of the game, obviously. I think you could, like, you could go here and then fucking, if you wanted to, play on, like, PS1 without analog controls, which would be really hard. But, okay, I unlocked everything, so maybe I shouldn't have done that, but yeah, here's the gallery, so you can look at all the characters. I think, oh, you were right, Connie Catcher, because I think if you go back, that thing, the thing is you bump into Submariner's an Easter egg, because there's the Easter eggs in it, and Submariner's an Easter egg in that level, and as I said before, in the Venom level, the lizard is an Easter egg, and I couldn't find that Easter egg, so that one that I was trying to do and I just skipped, that Easter egg must have been finding the Mariner. And so, yeah, so Stan Lee introduces all his characters in this, which is kind of a bonus to this.
The lizard, product of a twisted experiment gone wrong.
Yeah, I've seen eight-legged freaks a lot, Arctic Warfare. No more, okay. And then you can rewatch all the cutscenes here. And then I kind of screwed up because I should have saw what I found before. So then, like, so here's, like, the important Spider-Man issues, and you collect those. So if you're, like, just getting into Spider-Man, you could use this game by collecting the issues to learn more about Spider-Man and like the landmark issues, which is kind of cool. And because this is a PS1 and 64 era game, so obviously this is a collectathon element to it. So here, I'll just click through all of them then. So obviously, like major landmark issues, first appearances, other world stuff, and then you have the covers of the levels in the game, which is kind of a nifty thing they added in this game. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching me play through Spider-Man on the PS1. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, and God bless you.